It's minicamp and OTA season, and today we're looking at the Chicago Bears and looking at Kyle Monangai. We're going to watch him catch some balls, work through some drills, everything else. Before you dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're watching practice. We're watching root camp, minicamp, OTAs, training camp, workouts in between, interviews. You need to know what these players are doing behind the scenes. Your rookies, guys you're drafting in fantasy here soon. Those guys on your favorite team. Those quarterback battles, we got a few of them. You need to know what's going on. Click that button, stop missing out, so you know what your players are doing. Almost 2 minutes of clips here. But here we go. Caleb Williams right there. This one's a little fuzzy, but it is what it is. We're going to watch everything. Remember, catching that right out in front of us. Here's another drill. We're going to start off with Swifty McVay there. We got Roschon there in front of him. Roschon's got some size, a solid running back out of Texas. Travis Homer. Looking at him, but there we go. The guy we're looking at. Late round pick in this year's draft, but look at the feet. Look at the feet. And this is a running back that's a tremendous value. They went value shopping at running back, and they got a good one. They made the good approach to the line of scrimmage. That what we saw at Rutgers. This is a running back that's going to help this team out over time. If injuries hit, if we climb the depth chart, look at the feet there. Look at the feet there. His feet's smooth. That's what you see on the tape there at Rutgers. Is coming out in practice. Oh, why do we watch these practice clips? They're not even in pads. They're not hitting. You're seeing what compares with the tape. Did you not watch the tape? Did you not watch the tape of your players? Did you not study your draft? You're seeing what compares to the tape. What's holding up here? What's holding up? The feet and the vision. I mean, you're not seeing much of the vision because I get the pad. You're seeing the feet. You're definitely seeing the feet. And the feet and the vision are tied together because your vision doesn't mean anything. Your feet ain't working. And if feet's working, it don't mean anything. You can't see what's in front of you. That being said, you got solid feet there. He's been looking smooth. They're trying to push him, get the most out of him. You see Bieniemy saying some stuff to him. You heard some other clips too about him looking like an old man. They're going to say funny stuff to the players. So don't take that too hard on. Look at that catch though. Look, rewind that back. Look at that. Right here. Look at that. Right there out in front of him. Boom. Bringing it in. That's a solid move. Solid move getting upfield. Going to be a good outlet. Good outlet in the flat. Honestly, his ability to make players miss. A lot of people look at the route running. They'll look at running backs being prior wide receivers and everything else. You also want to look at missed tackles forced. Because honestly, it's just a check down in the flat. You got space here. And how can you manipulate that space? Players are aggressive because they're in the NFL, but there's just different styles of play compared to other players, especially at the wide receiver spot. When it comes to breaking off routes at the catch points, getting in and out, that's what I mean when it comes to aggressiveness. More in the aspect of intent. The intent of, hey, this is mine. And I'm going to take it right now, and I do not care. That is what I'm meaning. 99.9% of the running backs are going to lower that shoulder. They're going to deliver that boom. Some better than others. But still, what I mean is intent with any given movement on the field. That is what you're seeing with him compared to a lot of other prospects. And you'll see that with his college tape. And that's why his feet got so smooth. Because he took things serious all the time. All the time. I can tell that he's a hard worker with how he carries himself. That's one thing you'll like about this. Boom, right there. Boom, right there. And you're looking at the build, it's looking solid. It's looking solid. But when I look at Kyle Monangai here, I'm looking at a player here that has some ups. Now, if you're looking at fantasy football, redraft-wise, right now, really depends on the format you're playing and where you're at. If you're looking at underdog, you're looking at best ball drafts, you're taking flyers in some of these late picks. But the big strategy, I'm just going to say it in the two guys that are backups. But this is a deep running back class that you want to have some shares in. And you want to play musical chairs with the waiver wire throughout the offseason. You're going to miss on a few. If you hit on that one or two, that's it. You're going to win that league because you're going to be built everywhere else as long as the injuries don't hit you. So the thing is, When I'm in those double-digit rounds, I'm looking at those lottery tickets. I'm looking at the running back position. That is what I'm looking at. That is where I'm drafting heavy at. And I'm expecting to miss on more than I hit, but I'm expecting the ones that I hit to hit hard. That's what I'm expecting. Monagai has that potential. He has the potential that if he gets 3 starts, that he can get you a few RB1 weeks. He has that potential for it. He has that. If not, enough to get you by. That's what he has. And the thing is, last year, the running back position, and it's pretty much all football too, the injuries were down a little bit. The injuries were. So if we go back up to average, it's going to feel like Armageddon a little bit compared to last year and the year before. But that might be rolling to a new average too due to committees. That's something to pull out there too. That might be rolling to a new average. But if not, which I imagine it might increase, it's going to feel like these rookie running backs are coming at you. And you're going to want to have some shares. You don't want to pay up too often. But that being said, if I'm listening to this as a Bears fan, I should be excited that I drafted a guy late in the draft and he's still being considered a target. That he's still be considered a guy to pay attention to for fantasy. Depending on the format, depth of the league, what's there, pay attention to him. There's some upside there. What I like about him, from what I saw from the tape, approach the line of scrimmage, ability to handle a lot of workload, good between the tackles, a lot of force at contact, very reliable, very strong, very assertive player, no nonsense. That's what you're getting from him. Let me know what you think in the comments below and hear about that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.